What's up, guys? And I'm on my way to Sony Camera Camp, and I'm here in Chicago. I tried to vlog a little bit in Orlando, but I was running so late that I didn't have time to shoot. So I'm here in cool Chicago. I want to get some Chicago deep dish pizza if I have some time. We'll see. It's lunchtime and my stomach is like, yeah. But I gotta get my plane. I'm on gate B1, so we'll see what happens. I'm really excited to meet up with a special YouTuber that you all probably are familiar with, that I will not name, but I'm gonna film him as he's walking off his plane, because I get there 2 hours in Missoula before he does, and then we're gonna get together and get our rental car and our hotel, probably take it easy tonight, get up a ton of rest, and head out to the Sony Camera Camp tomorrow. So I'm gonna go find some grub, and I'm gonna go see how much time I have before I gotta board my next plane. Plane 2 for the day. Well, what's up? I get here into Chicago and the Florida Gators are playing. What a perfect time to sit here and wait for my flight to get here. Well, looks like I'm gonna be watching the game. We're winning 7-0 right now. We'll see how long that lasts. Go Gators. I am in Chicago, and now I am in Missoula. Now time to find my buddy. Camera camp, camera camp, camera camp. There are so many things that I learned at camera camp. I mean, there was this one moment that just touched my heart because I haven't seen this guy in a really long time. Oh, look who we have here. We have somebody coming off the gate right here. Look, who is this? Who is it? Oh! It's the famous Say Park.
Oh my goodness, dude. I want to give you a hug.
Sony bringing us back together again. Man, Sony dude. Bringing. Look, I got a Sony.
We're in Montana, so bear hugs.
I don't have a Panasonic
dude,
anymore.
That looks different.
It doesn't look beautiful. Didn't know if I was gonna hug him or not. I mean, I wanted to, but didn't know if I should on camera or not. We did it anyway. He gave me a nice big old bear hug. That guy's a sweetheart. No, we didn't stay in the same room together. What's up, guys? My name is Paul Feinberg, and if you don't know who I am, or if this is your first time on this channel, I do videos that inspire other creators that your future is whatever you make it. And I do that through gear reviews, vlogs, and tutorials, because everybody needs a little tutorial in their life, right? I just got back from camera camp with my buddy Say Park, and we had a heck of a lot of good time. One of the things that he really taught me to do over the trip is just to try to be myself more on the camera. And one of the things he noticed, he's like, you know, Paul, you're talking way too slow to the camera. And he's like, man, you need to talk like your normal self. He's like, that's one of the things that makes you talk so fast. I was like, all right. I mean, I kind of do need to talk fast because some of my videos are really long, and I probably would cut my videos down in half. I could just talk a little bit faster, right? One of the things I learned, or I was told over camera camp, is really to be yourself. And it's not like I didn't know that already, and it's not like I haven't been myself on the camera, but it just makes it so much more relevant. I mean, we got to sit down and talk to creators that when they told us their life story of, like, you know, working at a convenience store and their parents just telling them, you can't be a YouTuber, what a waste of a life. Now them like making a full living and doing YouTube full time, and how they kept being true to themselves and being true to the channel, and their life has changed. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you that you're gonna go out there and you're gonna be a big time YouTuber and you're gonna be living off YouTube. I'm definitely not gonna be able to do that, because I ain't that cool, guys. Let's be real. It's just really cool to see the hearts of other people, and really I treasure the time I get to spend with the other creators. And that's kind of why I don't have a lot of footage from the trip, because I did not shoot nearly enough. I really digged the A6600. I mean, I figured I would because I love the A6400. That tracking and that autofocus is amazing, and the 6600 is no different. It's amazing, but price tag is so steep. I really wish they priced it a little differently, but I still want one because the battery life is better than the 6400, and I hate changing batteries. That's one thing I really love about this A7 III. So I got to shoot that, and that new lens that I thought was like overpriced, which I don't think it is anymore. After using it, you could get that 1:16:55 lens, and that lens would get you through anything. That thing is amazing, and that's pretty much what all the footage I shot on. If you want some clips, I'll throw some B-roll in there. One of the other things I got to do was a cool class on the Ronin SC. I mean, I thought they were going to train us more on how to use the gimbal because I've never used them before. That was literally the first time I held a gimbal, and the first time that I was like, you know, using one or even balance one for that matter. So it was kind of cool. I learned how to balance a gimbal because I only watched a bunch of videos and never done it myself. And I'm gonna be getting my first gimbal pretty soon. It's on pre-order. They took us out to this, like, you know, ranch where all the horses are riding, and they're throwing some lassos, and I tried to, you know, get some decent shots, but the ground where they were riding the horses was so like mushy, and like I felt like I was gonna sink in almost. And I was wearing just like regular tennis shoes. I wasn't probably wearing like the hiking boots or cowboy boots or anything like that you should probably be wearing in that terrain. And I just didn't want to walk out there. I tried to, and noticed I couldn't do the ninja gimbal walk out there. It was so hard. So I just walked back, and I didn't really get a lot of great shots with it. But it was really cool to hold the Ronin SC, and it's light, what? I've never held a Ronin S until I was talking to Armando, which, if you don't know Armando, he is amazing. Mondo Bites, that guy is so cool. I love his channel, I love watching all his stuff. Him and Connor do some really sweet stuff. Anyway, I got to talk to him, and he was like, "Ew, you haven't never held a Ronin S?" I'm like, "No." He's like, here you go. And he, like, you know, went over and grabbed, I think, like, Tyler Moore. That guy is cool. That guy can shoot some amazing footage with no picture profile at all. I'm still amazed, Tyler. If you ever see this, that yellow was amazing. The Ronin S was actually really heavy. Holy cow. Armando gave me, he's like, "Here you go." I'm like, oh my gosh. I was holding the SC, I was like, dang, that S must be really heavy because this thing is not super light. I mean, I guess I'm just not strong enough or something. So anyway, that was the cool class. They didn't really teach us any moves, which I was hoping for, but it was cool. I went to a Final Cut Pro class, an intermediate class, and there was like 6 people in there. So we were just like asking the guy questions, and he was just pretty much showing us all these tips. Did I mention that we ate a lot? I mean, I think I got fatter. I don't know. I really need to lose some weight. I just need to get off the soda. It's so hard. At the trip, it was easy. I didn't really have any. Besides Say Park and I, we had some rock stars. We needed it to get through the night. What's up, guys? We're at Sony Camera Camp here, and it's golden hour, so there's just tons of people flying drones, tons of people out here, big YouTubers, Gerald Dunn, Sidney Diongzon, you know, Armando, Connor. Man, we got a ton of guys out here, and it's just beautiful, man. As you can see, we're closing out this last day of Camera Camp, and it is awesome. So I got to talk to a lot of big wig creators, and when you talk to them, they're so down to earth. They're so cool. You know, you think you're talking to like a big famous actor, but they're just like you and I. They're awesome. So that was a really neat experience, and I was super happy about that. Super happy about that. The rest of the day, we pretty much hung out. We hung out on a boat. We went and did a video scavenger hunt, which was pretty cool. I am not super creative on the fly like that, like where I'm like pressed for time. I just kind of, my mind just kind of goes, ugh. So I was kind of really enjoying the group. And I met this unboxing channel guy. Shoot, I forgot it. Put a link to his video up here. The guy was really cool. When we first got there, he actually had this like luggage thing that it would follow him, and he was like running away from it, and that was really funny. That guy was really cool, and I watch his channel now because I met him at Sony Camera Camp. So Mike, you're awesome. So I got to meet Sidney Diongzon, which is probably one of the better moments for me, other than the whole thing. I'm hanging out at Say Park. We were buddy, and we bonded and got really close. Like, we were like two best friends that like meet up at these events, and we're like, no time has passed by. He's kind of like one of those guys where we hang out and we just chat life and chat marriage and chat jobs and shoot together, and I learn from him, and I don't really know what he learns from me, but we have fun together and it's great. But I also got to meet Sidney Diongzon, which I was super excited about, because I really look up to that guy as a creator. I watch every single one of his videos. Like, if I miss anybody's videos, it's not gonna be Sidney's. Like, if I have to choose a creator to miss for the week, I'm gonna watch his video, and I will be the first person to watch his video if I can. Since you've been posting on Sundays, Sidney, it's been hard for me, just to let you know. I got to have dinner with Sidney Diongzon. He was, he was so genuine, so nice. When he posts, I am like, boom, I'm right there. I get the notification on my phone, and I watch it, because that guy is inspiring. And you gotta find some creators that inspire you like that. You gotta just find people that can dig into you, and that's one thing that I would like to do in the future for other people. I want to just be able to maybe be a mentor for somebody eventually, and I'm hoping that this channel can be some sort of a mentorship for a lot of creators. That's why I want to encourage you that your future is whatever you make it. Literally, your future is whatever you can make it. So if you want to go out there and make things, you gotta go out there and just do it. Just do it. But after camp was all over, we got some sleep, and I found out that I snore really loud, so I kept Say Park up. Sorry, Say, if you're still watching. We woke up the next morning, got this truck that we weren't supposed to have, and we drove it out to Medicine Lake and took it onto a spot where there's supposed to be water. We had an epic time. It was a great time.
Oh, Paul, your wife's gonna flip. Oh.
Just be adventurous when you go on trips. Sometimes you gotta plan things, and sometimes you gotta be adventurous. And we had a fun time on being adventurous. So then we came back, we went to the airport, both flew the same flight into Denver, and then we had a 9-hour layover. And Say Park had to do this challenge, and he had to film himself. It was like a day with Say Park, and he had to make a vlog about it. And he's like, I don't know how to do this. I'm like, dude, let's just do this.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're actually stuck at this airport for the next 9 hours. So we're gonna do this challenge by Florian. This is Paul, by the way. Paul's gonna help me out.
So we ran around this airport for like 9 hours, trying to get all this epic B-roll of Say, and like him walking around and pointing at signs and going in the tram that goes between the terminals, and we had such a fun time. If you haven't seen Say's video, bling, it's gonna be up there because it's pretty awesome. The guy using that gimbal, that was like his second time ever touching a gimbal. He didn't do too bad, right? Yeah, good job, buddy. And so I just had a really great time at camera camp. This is like a small little overview, and I'm sure there's just so much that I missed, and I'm really sorry that I couldn't take you on more of this trip, but I felt like it was a service to me to not really have to worry about getting shot. It was really jam-packed with stuff. It was like, the schedule was like boom, 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 boom. So I really didn't have any time to look at all this stuff. So anyway, that's what my day was like at camera camp. I loved it. Camera camp Sony, thank you so much. Thank you, Quay. Thank you, everybody who was a part of it. And I really hope that I get the opportunity to go back next year. Man, it would be really cool if I can go back there as a creator. Subscribe. But really, guys, if you like this channel, this is just a little glimpse. I don't normally do stuff like this, but this is like an overview. Subscribe, like, and please comment below. I'd like to chat with you guys if you want to know anything. Or if you were at camera camp, say hey down in the comments below, because I'd like to see if I recognize you, or we can hit it up, or wherever I can check out your channel. Do all the YouTubey things, and I will see you in the future.